Hello and welcome to our channel Science Plus Spirituality. I am Pushpa Topo and I have with me Dr. Jairam Vanamala, who is the founder of Science Plus Spirituality Institute, and he has tremendous knowledge in all spiritualities. I have seen him helping lots of people in our community. I have my personal experience when my faith was challenged. He helped me to strengthen my faith and trust in my Creator that brought lots of peace and joy in my life. Today, I would like to take this opportunity to talk to him on a very important aspect of our society, that is discrimination. Discrimination is affecting our society in a huge way. From time to time, most of us, we have experienced discrimination based on our social economical status, on our color, on our nationality, even on caste in some countries. How does it feel on the receiving end? How does it affect the society and our life? Let's discuss with Dr. Jairam Vanamala and what can we do to eliminate and so everybody can live their life with peace, happiness, serenity, and dignity. So welcome, Dr. Jairam Vanamala. Please explain us what are the root causes of this discrimination.
Thank you, Pushpaji. That's an excellent question. We understand and even feel deeply when somebody discriminates. And you already said, what are the ways we discriminate? You said one of them is based on the color, based on caste, based on socio-economic status. We also discriminate based on gender. In some society, gender is a big thing.
That is correct.
And we discriminate based on even age. So the discrimination is rampant in not only one society, but every society on the planet. But different colors and shades of discrimination exist. And you ask the fundamental understanding, what is the root cause for the discrimination? If we look at all these shades of discrimination, there is one thing that is very, very clear and evident. That is, we operate at the dimension of sight. When we operate at the dimension of sight, we only judge people based on their external. When we judge, the root cause of discrimination is judgment that we come up with based on data we collected from external. There are sayings that addresses this problem by saying, don't judge people or book based on the cover. But that wisdom to become part of us in a way that where discrimination stops. And that creates an ambience for unity, not division. What is the major problem of discrimination? It creates the division in the society. And we can see political division, religious division, even the division is happening in the family. It is impacting individuals, families, societies, and across the globe. It is causing tremendous pain. We have best technology, but we have best connectedness with the social media. But because we are not understanding the ill effects of discrimination and bringing our focus to understanding the root issue of discrimination as a humanity, we are growing one hand of technology so big, but other hand of unity is shriveling up. It is not a balanced development as a humanity. It is a lopsided development we are developing. And we are creating and passing on to the next generation very lopsided development, highly technologically advanced, but discriminating another human being and causing division among us and pain and suffering that comes with the division we are experiencing not only in one country, but across the globe.
I would like you to ask next question, how we can eliminate this discrimination from our society and from our life.
Thank you, Pushpaji. This eliminating discrimination will not happen unless we shift our focus from sight-based judgment to insight-based judgment. The sight-based judgment always judges people based on external. Insight-based judgment is needed to disseminate the discrimination, eliminate the discrimination. So what I mean by insight-based? Insight-based means now you are seeing things from internal light. You are observing person also from their essence. That is where the unity can come. So for example, sight. We think we are seeing because we have two eyes and we can see under the light. But we, with the science itself, is helping us understand that what we see is so limited in electromagnetic radiation. There is a much more than what we see. Very tiny fraction is what we see. And then we come up with the judgments. And that is exactly need to be eliminated when it comes to we solving the problem of discrimination and the pain of discrimination, ramifications of discrimination that manifest as a division in the society. Now, when we really look at it, when it comes to the creation, science helps us to understand. But when it comes to spirituality, it helps us and gives us the tool to understand our Creator. That's why science plus spirituality exists, to eliminate the discrimination by providing insight, not just the sight, but insight. So the reason Science plus Spirituality Institute exists is to eliminate the discrimination and bring unity among humanity. So that not only that we are going to use the technological advancements for the benefit of the whole in a most productive and constructive way, but also we can promote a society that can share and care. Now, how are we trying to eliminate discrimination now? We create laws and rules and regulations. If that approach of command and control, as long as people are stuck in the sight, is not going to work. Because many countries already have rules and regulations on the book against the discrimination, but discrimination continues. Because people are stuck with the sight-based solutions. And the Science plus Spirituality Institute is trying to focus on insight. Because even you hear, even the Creator himself is the Amara Jyoti. He is an eternal light. When you start to see things under his light, in Sanskrit it is called Amara Jyoti. Amara means eternal light. Not in this light, but eternal light. When you start to see, then you can see that human beings, and in their essence, we are all made of same spirit. We all share the breath. It doesn't matter where you are from. We share the breath. We are one. And in that oneness, when that oneness becomes evidence in the light of that Amara Jyoti, that eternal light, that is when we can come together as a humanity. And that is the only way we can eliminate discrimination.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Jairamji. So, how do we nurture our society that is primarily run on insight-based, not just sight-based?
That's an excellent question, Pushpaji, because to nurture the society that is insight-based, we have to focus on current and also future generations. I will explain that one in both ways. And also take either a society that had this wisdom and can we take that wisdom and that helps us to nurture properly. Those are the elements I am going to cover to address this question. How do we nurture a society that is primarily insight-based?
Insight-based.
So first, when it comes to, we have to focus on next generation, because we can do some change in the current generation, but we are already set in sight at the primary. We have to work on that also, but we have to focus on primarily the next generation.
That's
the
right.
next generation, we typically encourage them to go with the making a living, not how to live. To how to live, it comes from insight.
That's right.
So essentially, when you are providing them science and technology, and kids are going from this museum to that museum, this tuition to that tuition, constantly they are busy trying to learn the tactics of sight-based living, and they have a very minimal time for insight-based living. So as a parents, we see everybody else how they are running, and we want our kids also to run in the same way. And we give them the one hand that is very strong and very big, sight-based living, but other hand is shriveling up, insight-based living that is fundamental for them to live the life in a peaceful and joyful way. So that's the reason why I focused on next generation. We need to bring science and spirituality in a judicious combination to nurture their insight and also give them skills for their livelihood, so that they will be well balanced and wholesome individuals as they grow up. Now you may ask, how do we deal with the people who are already adults like us? And those people need to be educated in a way that they understand who their maker is and who they are. Understand that we all share, as I said, our breath. We are united, we are not divided. In the eyes of the Creator, we are one whole. When we start to see not in this light, but in His light, we start to see that connectedness. Because my left hand is connected to my body and right hand is not going to go and harm that left hand, because I know that it is self. And indeed, when we understand our true essence and true self, then we can start to see that each one of us are made in the image of same God. That understanding of Creator and the creation and who they are in this connection is very important for adults. Now we covered the next generation and us. Am I right? Now we also need to think about, there are a lot of investment many big corporations makes to uplift the society, and the most of them, we tend to do what we are good at. Most of these technological people, they are also focusing on sight based, but they are not focusing on insight. Their investments need to come to the benefit of even enhancing insight based education. Because their own lives, even though they reach the pinnacle of success, they can fall apart if it is only based on sight-based, not insight-based. Because strength to connect with another human being relationally comes with the insight, not based on just the sight. Because in life as a whole, if it has to work, it is the insight has to be primary and sight has to take the secondary place.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Jairamji. And I can see how you explained so well that how we can shift our sight to insight. And if I imagine the society, which is primarily running on insight based, I can see how people can live their life with happiness, joy, connected with our Creator, and seeing everybody in equal way, not based on their look, not based on their social economical status or color or nationality.